Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2017. We're currently sat 6th in the table. It's Boxing Day, it's 12:45. We've all just woken up, I assume, from our... let's be honest, they're professional footballers. They probably had training yesterday. We are, as I just said, sat 6th in the table. It's not too bad, but there has been a pretty shocking result. It's not shocking when you see where they are on the table, but it annoyed me. 3 games since we last met. The first match was a 3-1 victory against Middlesbrough at St Mary's Stadium. Gerard Touré scored. I'll show you him in a second. I've had him for a while. He gets the odd game. Krovinovic and Lukaku with the goals. Danny Ings, our arch nemesis, scores for Middlesbrough. I don't know whether he's actually signed for them. He has. He's actually gone there. How much did they buy him for? That's not a bad deal. So yes, a 3-1 victory against Middlesbrough was a good result. Let's just show you Gerard Touré. So he's played for me now 5 games in the Premier League. He comes off the bench for most of them. He started this one because I thought, I'm struggling to score. And he did score. He also got an assist, I think. Did he get an assist or is he... Hold on. He did get an assist as well. So yeah, Gerard Touré had a pretty decent game there. Next up was a trip up north to Newcastle on a Wednesday, which, let's be honest, Premier League fixture, guys, that one sucks. It was a 1-0 defeat in the end. Jack Wilshere basically had a very, very exciting game for him, scored a goal against his former club, and then gets sent off against his former club. I said that this was a match that I'm annoyed that we lost, but Newcastle are currently sat in 2nd place. I do not know what's happened to them. I don't know where they've come from, but they're doing all right. The final match was a 1-0 victory against West Brom. Craig Bracamontes with his 2nd goal of the season, his 2nd goal for Southampton as well, gives us a victory. And that does leave us in 6th place. 3 points behind West Ham, joint on points with Manchester City and Liverpool, 3 points clear of Tottenham. So we're kind of stuck in the usual Southampton spot, really. Not quite good enough for Europe, but we're not really mid-table, but we're not far off of it. Today then, we're going to have 2 games. We're going to have Stoke away on Boxing Day, which is today, and Crystal Palace at home. And then I'm going to go forward to the 1st of January. Hopefully, the Man City game is late on the day. It is, it's 5:30. So we'll hopefully be able to see the new signings coming in as well. It is a breezy 0 degrees at Stoke. Oh, that is not good. Stoke, we've played 7 games against Stoke. They've won, what, 3? Maybe? We've drawn 1 and we've won 2. Does that make 7? That makes 6. Maybe they've won 4. They have. You can hover over it. It tells you. 4 wins for Stoke, 1 draw, 2 wins for us. Because it is the December set of fixtures. It's the Christmas fixtures, so everything is all bunched up. We've got a game today, we've got a day off tomorrow, and we've got another game the day after. So I'm going to kind of rotate my squad. So what I'm going to go for today against Stoke is in goal, Kwadio Kone, back four, Malo, Bracamontes, Cerna, and Kieran Tierney. Midfield, Bakayoko, Doherty, and Rabiot. Advanced playmaker of Filip Krovinovic. Strike force of Ellis Rasulo and Romelu Lukaku. Who's Ellis Rasulo, you might ask? Well, he's a youth player. He's alright at the moment for a youth player. He's 16, 1.5 star. There's a very good reason why I've picked him. He's not the best finisher. He's alright. He's got a lot of potential. Look down here. 13 starts, 16 goals, 23 in 29 games overall. This could be where my goals come from. I've already played him 3 times in the Premier League so far. I would say gently easing him in. I'm really not. I'm throwing him in at the deep end. I've said this before. This season, for me, is kind of going to be somewhat transitional. If we are still in a decent position to be challenging for the title, because essentially that's our next step. We finished 2nd last season. If we're still in a position to be challenging for the title come the end of the season, great. Otherwise, I'm not too fussed. I don't think the board are too fussed. They just want me to qualify for Europe through the league, which basically means finish 5th or 6th, which I can do that quite easily. So I want to try and bring in some of the youth players. So your Kwadio Kones, your Freddie Cernas, your Gerard Torres, people like that. I want to get them to be Premiership standard players this season. Tide marking on Shaqiri and El Yanusi. Good. Michael Reisiger. Go for it, buddy. Oh, seriously. Try again. Nothing. No, well, no pressure. Reluctantly on Ellis Rasulo, no pressure. Look at that pitch. It is frozen. Do they not have undersoil heating here? That could be worrying. So a victory here could put us up to 5th place, I think, depending on the West Ham result. It might not. Freddie Cerna's injured. What have you done? You've gashed your head. You'll be fine. Tierney with a throw on. Kane. That's not Harry Kane, is it? Bojan doesn't get there. Bakayoko. Doherty. Rabiot. He's found Krovinovic. Krovinovic has got a bit of space to run into, and he loves to run into that space, and he's put it in the bottom corner just before half-time. We've taken the lead. 8th goal of the season for Filip Krovinovic. I've said it before. This man is a star. An absolute star for us. Rabiot through to Krovinovic. Krovinovic doesn't pass it. He goes it alone. He takes on about 3 players just outside the area, bottom corner. Butland, I don't think wanted to dive for it. I don't blame him. The ground's probably solid. Oh, not a highlight straight away. Shaqiri. Kane. Carrillo's going to get there. No, he's not. Freddie Cerner with his damaged head. Joe Allen, I guess. Bojan. Bakayoko clears. Krovinovic flicks it over. Joe Allen. Lukaku. He's got Ellis Rasulo in front. He finds Ellis Rasulo. Bakayoko. Rabiot. Rabiot finds Tierney. Tierney, can he get round anyone? He can't. He's kicked it into Kane. And Stoke are now going to counter. Shaqiri. Allen. Carrillo. They're not going anywhere. Bojan. Carrillo once again. Pasalic. El Yanusi. There's no one in the box for El Yanusi. It doesn't matter because Hugo Mallow's just gone straight through him. And he's gone and got himself booked as well. Wonderful. Going to be a penalty for Stoke. Number 9, I guess Carrillo? It is Carrillo. He steps up. And what's happened? Did it hit the bar? It hit the bar. It just came straight off the bar. And Kone has the ball in his hands. Half time then. I think we're lucky. Can I say lucky? We're lucky. I don't. Why did I say Mike fix? No, okay. That was just the worst team talk I've done. I don't even know what I clicked. So it looks like a victory here isn't actually going to move us anywhere, Krovinovic. Oh, of course he has. Of course he has done it. 2-0. Great free kick. We don't need Gabbiadini. Did I put him on the bench? Oh, okay, I can't find out. We're doing the highlight. Literally on the edge of the area, straight over the wall. If the wall jumped, that wouldn't have gone in. I've just had a look. There is no Manolo Gabbiadini on the bench. I can't remember whether I put him on there or not. Apparently I didn't. Let's do a sub. 80 minutes. Ellis Rasulo. You've not... Oh, no, he's there. He's there. What am I talking about? He's not coming on. Gerald Torre's coming on. Freddie Cerner's got a cut on his head. Sir Gemma Storico. And Thomas Doherty's looking complacent. So, Del Boy. Let's swap the Thomases. The Tommy D's. We're 2-0 up, so in theory, this game's in the bag. There's 9 minutes left. Unless they score a goal now, we're fine. We're fine. There's 10 seconds left. Del Boy's going to get the ball. There was no highlights at all. Rabiot. We're just pinging it about in midfield. Bakayoko. Look how far forward we are. 91st minute. We do win 2-0 in the end. Man of the match has to go to Filip Krovinovic. Calmly. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I mean, you, assertively, you weren't at your best. No. Your performance was spectacular. No. I'm not happy. Yes, he looked motivated and inspired. Good. Now this Michael Reisiger nonsense saying no pressure. In between episodes, Craig Bracamontes came to me saying, my agent wants to give me wants a new contract. And I said, you should sack your agent, Craig. And he went, I agree. And then apparently this clown, Omar Torres, has come in and said, yeah, Craig needs a new contract. This could be painful. Let's remove that one for a start. You ain't ever getting that. Let's just see. Let's just try it. £175,000 a week. That's a lot of money. 130? Try that. Okay. Get rid of that. Try that. That's just silly money. £130,000 a week, though, is much better than the 175 that he did want. It's going to cost us like £12 million just to sign the contract. This is something that I've never done before. So I'm going to give all these players a rest because their condition's not great because they've just played. This is something that I've learned from old Dr. Benji. I genuinely never thought of doing this. So, we've got the 27th here. So they're all going to get a day off. And then they're going to come back fresh, ready for the Palace game. Recently retired Ricky Lambert has just bagged himself a coaching licence. He's wanted. Who wants him? Port Vale and York. Do they want him as a manager? If they want him as a manager... No, why can't I see who wants him? It doesn't actually tell me. However, I think they might want him as a manager, which, if he's going to go be a manager somewhere, I'm happy for that. It's time then for the Palace game. We've played them so far in this save 4 times. We've won 3, we've lost 1. They're currently sat 15th, which isn't too bad. The lineup then for Southampton versus Palace is as follows. In goal, Kawadio Kone. Youngster Zlejko Barbaric makes his second appearance for the club. Craig Bracamontes, Big Wes and Kieran Tierney round off the back four. Midfield, Bakayoko, Lamina, Rabiot, as always. Advanced playmaker, Filip Kravinovic, who's now our top goal scorer as well. Strike force of Mario Mandzukic and Romelu Lukaku. On the bench, I do have Ellis Rasulo. I do also have Grant Corbett. I also have Thomas Doherty. So there's some kids on the bench as well. Someone needs a squad number. It has to be Sledgeko, doesn't it? It is. You can be number 21. We are massive favourites for this. So, as always, that's probably going to go badly. Calmly... that one. Keep our run going, sure. I'm going to have to change Barbaric's name. Not because it's a difficult name to say, just because his name's Barbaric, and I feel like something like the Barbarian might be a better name. Lamina. Bakayoko, he's got a bit of space. He's passed it back to Lamina. Rabiot. Tierney. Bakayoko. The Barbarian's got some room. Bakayoko's going it alone. He's taken it round his man. He's put that in the top corner. And that is a wonderful strike. Unbelievable. Underside of the crossbar, apparently. The fans still think he was a waste of money at £6.25 million. He's got 4 goals now. Bakayoko takes it round his player. I don't know who it was. Smashes it. Hits the bar. Keeper has no chance. And Bakayoko makes it 1-0. Free kick for Palace. It's cleared only as far as Augusto. Alfie Mawson, Jeffrey Schlupp. Schlupp's been tackled by Bakayoko and he's found Kravinovic. Is the break on? He's coming forward. He's found Mandzukic. Mandzukic doesn't really have too many options. He found Lamina. Kravinovic. The Barbarian now. Cross it in. He has. Kravinovic with a goal. 2-0. The Barbarian gets an assist on his first start of the season, maybe. Great play by Barbaric to set up the goal. Set up the goal. Lamina to Kravinovic. To the Barbarian. Has he got brown boots or are they just muddy? I think they're just muddy. Kravinovic puts it into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper, I don't know what he was doing. He was already on the floor. Townsend with a free kick for Palace. Last time this happened, we had a go. Diogo? He had a shot. Kone saved it. Looks like the highlight will continue. Tierney. What a ball from Tierney. And Mandzukic just 1-on-1 with the keeper. And Hennessy with a save. It's a corner. Kravinovic to take. It's gone to the front post. Safir Taidir clears it. Former Southampton player, kind of. Kravinovic gets it clear by Griffiths. Half time, it is 2-0. I'm very happy. I'm tempted to bring Mandzukic... yeah, let's do it. Mandzukic off for bad boy Grant Corbett. We're 2-0 up. 3 more goals. I know it's a tall order, but we might move up to third. Hennessy with the free kick. Kravinovic, the ball's coming straight back towards Hennessy. Lukaku, Lamina, Kravinovic. He's been tackled. Browning. Townsend. Palace, can they break? No, they can't. Kravinovic, Lukaku, Grant Corbett. What's he doing? He's facing the wrong way. Rabiot, Lamina, Bakayoko, the Barbarian. He's not even called the Barbarian. I'm just calling him it. Big Wes with a header. It's coming back though. Tierney now. Lamina. Kravinovic is in front of him. Finds Bakayoko instead. Finds Corbett. Corbett to Kravinovic. Kravinovic to Lukaku. And it's a good save from Hennessy in the end. We've had 11 shots on target. What has happened? We've completely changed. Svanberg with a free kick. Griffiths has scored the deflection. Well, the deflection off the wall anyway. It's 2-1. That's a bit unfair if I'm honest. Svanberg with a free kick. It's going to hit the wall. Who does it hit? Who do we blame? I don't know. He was the only player in the wall who moved. And Kone was just well off his line because I think he was going for the original free kick. Tierney. Lukaku. Lukaku's been tackled by Ben Pearson. It's a free kick. Pearson... is he getting sent off? He is getting sent off. Well, they're down to 10 men. Kravinovic to take. He's whipped it in. It's cleared by Augusto, only as far as Barbaric. Bakayoko. Tierney. Big Wes, who's in left back for some reason. Kravinovic. Oh, what? Just end there then. We had a chance. Lamina is coming off for Thomas Doherty. And you know what? Let's bring Ellis Rasulo on. So we've got Rasulo and Corbett up front. What a strike force. Menacing. There's 10 minutes left, and I've realised that there's only 1 goal in it, and I probably should have gone defensive. Big Wes to take the free kick. It's deflected. Tierney. Rabiot. He's put it in. It's 3-1. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. You are repaying your £40 million. Very slowly. Big Wes takes the free kick. I don't know why that was Big Wes. Tierney somehow chests it, does a lovely spin, nutmegs the player, and Rabiot puts it into the bottom corner. That is probably going to be it. Alfie Mawson free kick. It goes to nothing. 3-1 victory in the end. Calmly, well done. And Mario. I mean, you look extremely delighted. I'm not happy with your performance today. And well, calmly. You weren't at your best and deserve to come off. Yes, good. Am I actually finally learning how to do team talks here? So the league table looks like this on the 28th of December. We're sat 5th, joint on points with 3rd place, 3 goals behind Arsenal in terms of goal difference. It's not the worst start to the season, or the first. It is we're halfway through. We're halfway through the season as of the last game. We're 5th. That's not bad. Kravinovic, highest average rating in the league with a 7.58. Tierney is joint 3rd, maybe? 2nd? Why does that say equals? Oh, wait, that's the assist. Okay, yeah, he's 3rd. I'm done. Tierney with a 7.49 in 3rd. Most man of the matches, Kravinovic with 6, 2 ahead of 2nd place. Join me in a second where we'll be on the 1st of January and we'll run through the 8 transfers that I'm bringing in. Yeah, there's 8 of them. We're not quite there yet. However, Craig Bracamontes has signed his new contract. It has cost a lot of money, but Bracamontes has signed a 5-year deal. So with that Bracamontes new contract, I've screwed my financial fair play again. Which means anyone whose contract is now expiring, I actually can't offer him a new one. Oh, wait, does this take into account all the players joining as well? Because that's not good if it doesn't. I'm not going to lie. This is a proud moment for me. Southampton's Kouadio Kone has won the African Young Footballer of the Year. That's impressive. He's played 10 games, conceded 17. 20 years old, not bad. Let's have a chat with you, shall we? Congratulations. Passionately, congratulations. Let's have some passion there. CONCACAF Player of the Year winner is Irving Lozano. However, 3rd place, young Craig Bracamontes from Southampton. We are at the 1st of January. It's midnight. Happy New Year and all that jazz. Kravinovic has won Player of the Month for December. 6 appearances, 4 goals. That's ridiculous, considering he's not even a striker. And Goal of the Month was the goal we have just seen from Tamui Bakayoko against Crystal Palace. That's pretty good. Alvaro Morata comes in 2nd in both of these. Unlucky son. And here it is then, the 1st of January. The transfers are coming in. Firstly, though, Hugo Mallo has signed a new contract. It's another 4-year deal. It's quite a big contract for a player who's 28 years old, but he's actually very, very good. £90,000 a week. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't think I'm going to be playing this game long enough for him to see that out. Let's go through the players who've joined us then. There's 8 in total, as I mentioned earlier. The first one is Colombian left back / left winger. Obviously, I don't play wingers. He's a left back. Diego Castro. He's come in from Atletico Nacional for £250,000. I quite like the look of him. So, yeah, youth player though. Probably won't see him much. The next one in, Zacharias Papustis. Zach, let's do it now. There we go. Next in is Zach, who is a 19-year-old Greek right winger. He has a cap for Greece. When did he get that? Not that long ago, by the looks of it. He is going to be an advanced playmaker, and he's basically, as I put it before, he's a younger, Greeker Filip Kravinovic. Another youth player, another Croatian player. I basically went and scouted a bit of Croatia for a little bit. Martin Maric, 18-year-old Croatian striker. He's got a bit of potential. He's come in for a reasonably cheap fee. £2.5 million. He's played a fair few games for Dynamo 2, scoring enough goals. He's come in. You probably won't see him either. We've gone back to the Ivory Coast. 18-year-old goalkeeper Adama Fofana. Fofana. It's Fofana. I bought him so long ago. He doesn't even have a work permit, so I'm gonna do that. There you go. Got a load of potential, like a ridiculous amount of potential. Decent goalkeeper. He's not very good off the ball. Is that important for a goalie? Doesn't look like it is. First touch might need some improvement. Maybe some anticipation. Otherwise, he looks like a very good keeper. Another player who has come in as an attacking midfielder, Facundo Illa. Illa? It is Illa. I really need to learn how to pronounce these players' names before actually introducing them. Facundo Illa, 19-year-old Argentine attacking midfielder. Great first touch, great flair, great teamwork, great work rate, great technique, great balance. He's good as a footballer, which that sounds dumb because otherwise I wouldn't have bought him otherwise. Got a load of potential, only 18 years old. You might see him a few times. I might try and loan him out. I guess he's a younger Argentine Filip Kravinovic. A player that I could just kind of pick up on the cheap. Adalberto Peñaranda from Watford. He was completely out of contract. Like, no contract whatsoever. I said, oh, how much money do you want for him? And they went £30 million. And I thought, nah, you're good. And then I paid his compensation fee, which was £2.8 million. I don't expect I'm going to play too much of him. He's going to train up as a poacher. If anything, he'll probably win the old, Checker Trade Trophy more than the Premier League. 2 more to go, and I think these are the bigger ones. 18-year-old, everyone's 18 or 19, 18-year-old centre-back, Matteo Bianchini has come in from KRC Genk. I don't know why he was an Italian playing in Genk. He came from Charleroi before that. He's come in for quite a lot of money. £20 million, that is a very large amount of money thinking about it. However, looking at those abilities that are highlighted there, heading, marking, tackling, positioning, jumping reach, all of the mental stats as well, strength. He looks absolutely amazing. He's got a decent amount of potential as well. He's worth £10.25 million. If I can loan him out for a season, or maybe get rid of Nicolas Sula, we might see this guy play. And finally, 18-year-old Belgian striker, Vincenzo Bogart. He is absolute filth, if I'm honest. He's absolute filth. He's 6'4", this guy. 16 finishing, 16 first touch, 17 anticipation, 15 composure, 13 concentration, 16 off the ball. His agility, 17, balance, 17, strength, 17, stamina, 16, determination, 18, teamwork, 17. Those numbers are absolutely ridiculous. He's come in for £20 million. That's not a big number for a player of this quality. He's going to replace Mandzukic, who's out of contract at the end of the year. I will be getting rid of Mario Mandzukic. So that is the full list of players that have come in then. Castro, Bogart, Zach Marin, Bianchini, Fofana, Illa and Peñaranda. Next episode, we are going to jump to the middle of the transfer window because I suspect there's going to be quite a lot of players leaving this window. I've got a lot of players now, people like your Gabbiadinis, your Nicolas Sulas, your Del Boys, your Dennis Pratts, people like that who probably need to get moved on. So I'm going to try and do that this window. So we're going to jump to Derby Brighton, 2 games that in reality we probably should be winning, but you know how this game works. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2017. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.